And that one misses up and in. And we are underway in game one of the series. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. And out number one on the ground.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the ground. Nice grab. On the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
He takes it himself to the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to right. Smith gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Hernandez had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Reed, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jesus Hernandez. That one fouled off. The 0-1. In the air out to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. When there's one away. So two down. This is Anthony Siedler. Runner takes off. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 2 outs, base is empty. That one hit to right. He's got it, and that is that. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 10 of the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
First and second, one out. And now the right fielder, Peyton Smith. On the ground, 2-ball. Slings to second. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a strong showing. Back to the top of the order now. Next up for the A's, Jesus Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. Meadows sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Hernandez with a nice showing despite the loss. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No, Brody, it was a strong individual day for him, even if they couldn't quite get the win. This is a game.
Jesus Hernandez has been making waves with his impressive performance. Ready to go? Now at the plate, Jesus Hernandez. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, Jacob Wilson. Up next for the A's. It's softly on the ground, left side. Whips it to Gallo. 1 out in the top of the first. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, runner takes off for third, squirts away a little bit, and he steals third without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hernandez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to bunt his way on. Beats the throw and the run scores. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The 2-2. Grounder might be 2. On to first, and Ramirez is set down. 2 out, space is empty. Hernandez matched a homer in his last game. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith on the move. Grabs it on the run. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Thorne hauls it in for the out. Hernandez did well in the losing effort.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him, even though it wasn't enough to get them to double.
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes around him, how could I tell? Your love, your stare doesn't compare. Times were better when I still live. Land of the free and the
It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. Singing, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, oh, hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. And here's Freddie Freeman.
The first pitch, ready. Freeman.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To Walker, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jesus Hernandez, the next to hit.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speed.
Ground ball right side, stop. Tosses to first, now two away. Go ahead run on base. Hernandez will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Jack swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that's the third out. So they pick up. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jesus Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Liner to second. It picked on the hop in plenty of time to first, and that is that.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire career on that side of things. But you got to tip your cap to the National League All-Star.
Always far away, brighter, bringing me back to life with different cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that you here, yeah. You keep me with a grip from ear to ear, always standing tall. Hey, hey, if I could be just like you need, something strange inside of my will go away. If I could be just like you need, something strange inside of my will go away. You like to be your fruit, alright, sweet, 3 fruits, right, eat, but you never. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me.
Zapatos viejos, mochila al sol, diamante de tierra, tribuna con 2, pizarrón roto, un sueño en voz, algún día el show lo escribo yo. Becas y libros, mañanas gris, lanzo en el patio, me grabo el swing, autobús lleno, polvo en la piel, martes de química, noches de fiel, coach que te mira, tú puedes más, bate de madera, se oyó sonar, me dijiste aguanta cuando quise huir, yo era un niño jugando a sufrir, todas las gradas que aún no veía, vi bien calladas en mi camisa. Road to the show, yo me lo gané, paso a paso me rompí la fe, desde el campus hasta el draft en pie, con la última ronda igual firme. Road to the show, nadie lo entendió, el fuego en el pecho nunca se apagó, si la vida me tira yo le giro el guante. Road to the show, sigo adelante. Minas de junio, hotel barato, autobús largo, menú de impacto, césped mojado, frío brutal, 17 fans y un oficial. Lunes 2 juegos, martes también, codo con cinta, tú puedes ver. Cartas de casa, acuérdate quién aprendió en la cosa a caer de pie. Veo en el vídeo mi gorra rarez, chico de barrio que no se rindió esta vez. Road to the show, yo me lo gané, paso a paso me rompí la fe, desde el cuarto sin ventana hasta el gran hotel, no eres suficiente, mira dónde me ves. Road to the show, nadie lo entendió, pero el fuego en el pecho nunca se apagó, si la vida me tira yo le giro el
Jesus Hernandez is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. And now the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. And now to gone. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Jesus Hernandez. Hernandez was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
And the 0-1. In the air to left center. Pat on the move to the alley. Corrals it. And that's the third out. Base is empty with 2 away. Matt Wallner digs in now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Brewers 2. Man at first, 1 away. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
Just off the inside edge. Vesta with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that squirts through. They throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the third baseman. Tapped softly on the ground. Sends it across to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Runner takes off in the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Hooks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on
the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jesus Hernandez. Kittredge back to work. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He hammers 1 out to right. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 7-3.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jesus Hernandez up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lewis makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Hernandez had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So bases all loaded up. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Arenado. Out to short, Hernandez. Tosses across the first. And they get Arenado for the out. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave him loaded. Now, runner in scoring position. No outs. Hernandez will hit next.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Puts a bunt down. Lewis on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And here comes Carlos Correa. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here at the top half of inning number 3. A dive. To first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Man at first, one away. Hernandez, a former All-Star, 22 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a base hit into right. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Runner at second, nobody out. To the right side. And it gets by him. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run is in to score.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. Right-hander kick steals. He's trying for third, and that's a base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Second and third, one gone. Jesus Hernandez, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Contreras on third. Chorio at second with one away.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Upstairs. On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in the play, and they now lead by 9.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Runner!
He comes off the bag and they tag him out. Now, Ezekiel Duran. On the ground, and this should do it. Fires the first on the run, and that'll do it. Hernandez with some solid production in the win.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Ain't got no riches, ain't got no money that runs long. I got a heart that's strong. Love's strong. Ain't got no name, ain't got no fancy education. To be like you. A powder face on a painted pool. Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. Tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that, yeah. Tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles brace. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. Tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up for a little more this, little less of that, yeah. Tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. All day, all night. All night, all night. Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. Well, well. Why we treat each other in this way? Ain't this up time with the sun?
Jesus Hernandez, recently acquired in a trade, will look to prove his worth in this one. It's the Minnesota Twins. Jesus Hernandez up now for the Brewers. Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Run comes in from second. The relay throw. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And the 0-2. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And here it comes. And a ground ball at first. He steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. One out, bases empty.
From that city, you heard now. When you hit us, no words out. No time has left us, your third out. Plus, we got hitters on. Bet you word now. We gonna pull up.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's foul. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's out to center field. Buxton moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now,
Man at first. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. First and second, 2 down.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences. And it's impacting them across the board.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
That one ripped. One out off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now 2 runs score, and they take a 3-run lead.
He was all over that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now the third baseman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. Throw to third, out, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Twins nothing. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th. Now Correa up to hit. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now for the Twins, Jefferson Caro. Helsley is just 1 strike away.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hernandez did a good job in the win. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Hey, with a clip, but they're still on mountain high, you know. Oh, wide enough to touch the naughty, the nasty, tracky, happy. That's happy to be. Me and them rock, went spot, this block, and coops and troops with timber boots and sleep. That's how I roll in my head, do dope. When the will I got, and competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you. Take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, you wanna tell them with a dick and all that other ringling, brother. 40 hot bar, greater than nature, why I chin slam the flim flam and dick can. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are, there you are. We gonna drive, we gonna throw, we gonna drive, we gonna strike, we gonna drive, we gonna throw, we gonna drive. Here we go, get it? We'll come back. See a sucker stretch and sucker card your mask. Nothing was enough to tell a black man rap. See a guess who's back? You're killing with it. Step into the puny footy from Catchfillers. I have so many guts, call me gutter on the bread and butter puppet. Now cutter, walking from a gutter. Brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy. Ready for it. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a bet. The 3-man threat. What you see is what you get. We gonna drive. We gonna throw. We gonna drive. We gonna strike. We gonna drive.
Jesus Hernandez, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he grounds one to the right side. Kerrang. And Ramirez is set down. One down. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Jesus Hernandez. And a foul ball. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. McKenzie, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Whips it to Gallo, one up, one down.
Up next, the Brewers, the third baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Brewers. So two down at the plate. Jesus Hernandez. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Hit in the air, right field. And that's the third out. 1 out. Runner at second. And now Travis Bazzana. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Hernandez. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now that the seventh user.
Hernandez had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game with the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
You the choice of their mind. We in the VIP quick line.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Hernandez getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Yelich at third with 2 away. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Austin Barnes up now for the Brewers.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Not a lot of players at this level who have the base running instincts to move up on a ball that doesn't kick away that far. Perfect read on that bounce.
Runner on the go again. On the ground to third, Connor Falefa. Tosses across to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And here's the catcher, David Fry. The Brewers would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Out to short. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 out, space is empty.
Boog, you mentioned how critical this game is for them. They haven't locked anything up yet, so they can't afford to be giving games away. A win would be huge in this one.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. In order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Parker Meadows. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 away here in the 5th.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball 1 low.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Connor Falefa. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. We go to the 8th. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, out to short. Hernandez. Slings it across. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky, routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hernandez. One down. Isaiah Kiner Falefa digs in for the Guardians. Out to short, Hernandez. That takes care of Kiner Falefa. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Cantillo back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Out to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. On the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball. Contreras off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Santana digs in now. Fly ball down the line. Smith makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Pavin Smith. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. Hernandez sends it across to first, and there are 2 outs.
Now back.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Grounds 1 to short. Hernandez gets it to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. It's so hard to play catch-up.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a triple swing of the bat in this ball game. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you...
Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
He's trying for third. Got him, and that's the ball game. Hernandez had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great.
Look, it's 6 o'clock. I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't